It's been a while. Let's talk.
Let's go for a ride. Well, now let's go off to the... I'm off to the doctor now. I have to get gel shots for my knee. If some of you guys don't know, I've been having knee problems. That's part of the reason why I haven't been doing motovlogging. I haven't been riding at all in the last probably at least 7 weeks. I screwed up my knee at work. And since then, I really haven't been doing very much, trying not to aggravate it at all. As you can tell, no, we're not in the motorcycle. We're not even in the car I normally drive. In the interim, I've gotten a new car. I hit my birthday. I guess it was been 2 or 3 weeks ago. And basically, I got myself a car a couple weeks before that. So I've had this car, I guess, about a month now. It's a 2020 Dodge Challenger Scat pack with the 1320 package. And all I can say is, it's not like driving the Subaru or the Passat. As you can tell, there's probably a little bit of rumble. I guess I'll get to, when I do the video, I guess I'll get to see or hear, what it sounds like from the camera's point of view. Anyway, so Jim basically effed up his knee at work. Basically, I had moving my office early in the morning, moved all my stuff out myself. And later on in the day, I went back to the area I used to be in, and I went to sit in a chair I don't normally sit in. And when I sat down, I felt like a tear rip in my knee, and I could hear like a crunch and instant pain. And I went to the doctor, orthopedic guy, basically took x-rays and whatnot, and said, oh, you're kind of a candidate for a knee replacement, but you're kind of young for one, in the sense that they only last 12 to 20 years, and it's theoretically possible that sometime in the future I could have to have it done again, and when you have them done again, it's much more complicated, and you're older, and having surgery when you're that old is much riskier and problematic. So, in light of that, what we're trying to do is inject gel into my knee. So, basically, we could forestall getting surgery. I had one gel shot a week ago, a little more than a week ago, and honestly, it didn't help. But there are 3 shots, there are 3 rounds, a week apart each, and usually after a couple weeks after they give the last shot, they'll see how it goes if there's any improvement. I hate to be pessimistic about it, but honestly, what was I going to say? When I had the cortisone shot, when I first went to see the doctor, the positive effects only lasted a day and a half. So that's not good. Not good at all. So here we are. Anyway, so I'm off for shot number 2 now. We'll see how that goes. Again, I'm in my new-to-me car. I found it at a Mercedes dealer in Scottsdale. It was traded, only 7,800 miles on a 2020. As you've probably seen in the pictures, it's a Hellraisin purple. I think I posted a couple video snapshots on it. I'll probably be doing some things, some videos with the car and whatnot, definitely. Because I definitely want to talk about the car. And that's really about it. It's pretty cool. It's not perfect, but that's what I like about it. It's a little rough around the edges, and not in a bad way necessarily. You know, the engine has a lot of power and torque. It's unforgiving if you get into the throttle. You know, even with 275 40/20 tires on this car, you know, I could break traction with it, and that's with posi. It's just an effing beast. And I know I promised Johnny Boy over at Road Reality that I'd do a burnout video, and I will, because I have to get tires sometime in the future, so we're getting there, and I'll probably roast it a bit before I do that. That's really about it. I don't know what else to discuss, you know? I'm just driving along here on Shea Boulevard in Scottsdale, doing my appointment today on Friday. You know, today's my day off. I work 4/10s now. So I work Monday through Thursday. Fridays is my day off, along with the weekend. And so I try to schedule things on Fridays. Other than that, that's about it. Like I said, I turned 60 a couple weeks ago. I don't want to say it was a momentous moment, but now I feel like I'm no longer middle-aged. You know, I'm sort of officially old. There's always that. You reach these milestones in your life and whatnot. In some ways, things don't really change. In other ways, they do. It's like, you know, part of it for me is I feel like my body's failing little by little. I don't have the best joint issues. You know, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know, I've had fusions in my neck, in my lower back. I just don't have good joints. There's that. And now, you know, getting older. So try to do the best we can, you know, and see what happens. At some point, I hope, if my knee feels better, I'll be out on the bike again. You know, right now I have it on the battery tender. And considering the gasoline prices that we're experiencing right now, you know, riding the bike would be a plus, actually. This car, you know, I'll give you a little knowledge about it. I have a 6.4 liter Hemi. It makes 485 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. It's mated with a 8-speed ZF 8HP 70 transmission. The car does have MDS, or multiple displacement system. So it'll run on 4 cylinders, like in an echo mode, like if you have the cruise control on, when you're traveling really light on the throttle. So it does a little better on gas mileage, probably than you would think it would. I've been getting in the neighborhood of like between 17 and 18 combined, which isn't bad, you know, for this type of car. You know, my Passat, well, not mine, it's my wife's Passat, that I was driving a lot. You know, that would probably get mid-20s mixed, but it'll break, you know, probably go to 32, 34 on the highway. You know, I probably combined, and that's about 21. So, you know, this is worse than those. My motorcycle, I get in the low 40s. The thing about this and my motorcycle, they both require premium fuel. So that adds to the expense. Other than that, I don't know. And pretty soon I'll be going on a trip, a little vacation. I'm going to Seattle. My wife and one of my kids, and I've never been to Seattle. Going up north of Sean Smoke country, you know. One of my other kids is thinking of moving to Washington State, you know, further south towards Vancouver, Washington. So we'll check out the area. You never know, you know. I might find myself in Smoke territory in the future. It'd be kind of cool. Although Sean may find me annoying. Who knows? Not that I'd be a pest and visit him all the time. But I definitely like to check in with him. You know, he seems like a really decent individual. So guys, that's it. I don't know. I'll let you go. You know, not really much else to tell you. I want to do a breakdown on the Challenger video. I'll do a video on that sometime. there's really not too much I want to do with it. You know, I was thinking about doing a Hellcat airbox, which is like a relatively inexpensive mod that gives a little more airflow, a couple ponies, nothing big. Believe it or not, with this car, the 6.4, it's pretty much optimized from the factory very well. And any changes in exhaust or intake usually don't yield very much, if anything at all, depending on what you do. You can tune it and whatnot. And like I said, there's certain, like I said, the Hellcat airbox, maybe you do a tune, maybe you get another 15 horse. There's not a lot left in here without spending a lot of money, and then you run into the situation of reliability. Engine's pretty much where it needs to be. Believe it or not, the 5.7 that's in the regular RT has a lot more head, from what I understand. Then, of course, we have the Hellcat, which is the 6.2 supercharged heavy V8, which is a whole other level of power and torque. The one thing I will say that's problematic with this car is traction. In terms of acceleration, 0 to 60s aren't going to be good unless you have real, good traction. Really good traction. Guys tell me at the track, or if they get certain drag radials, you probably could get down to 4 seconds, 0 to 60, maybe even a little better. But a lot of folks have trouble even hitting 5 with street tires on pavement and whatnot. A quarter mile's a whole other story. Once it hooks up, it just freaking balls. This car does not suffer fools at all. Things can get sideways if you're not careful. It's not a car you want to get stupid in the rain. Definitely not. Anyway, so that's about it. Now, thank you for watching. You be you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is taken. Trust me. They are. And I'll see you down the road. Hopefully on a motorcycle. If not, I'll be in my Hellraisin Scat. And wave, man, as I go by. Thanks.